There we go. Back now. Are we all? Are we all back? Oh, what happened? Being dumb though. Booted me off for some reason. The Simpsons. You're right. That's exactly. We talking about the Simpsons now. I said one chicken and a sea joke, and that was the end of it. One chicken and a sea joke. That was the end of it. Took it out the air. Yes, Michael Jackson. Jesus, that's a nonsense. Ashley Simpson. It was Ashley Simpson. There. Ashley Simpson. That was. He was right. Yeah, Jake was right. I made a chicken and a sea joke that no one heard apparently because, and then I was done. That was the end of that. This female artist was a rising star until her abusive and drug pushing husband made her the ultimate tragic story until her death in 2012. Her daughter died almost the same way 3 years later. How about that one? Get that one, Jake. Get it. Get it before the girls do. Get it before the girls do. Oh, oh, Jake. Oh, oh. Oh no, it wasn't Amy. It was Whitney. It was Whitney. Yeah, you got your tragic stories messed up. Largely organized by MTV, the idea was to recreate this previous festival. Instead of 100-degree heat, overflowing toilets, and a lineup of aggressive acts melded into a blur of depravity, filth, and sexual violence. Yeah, I'm ashamed. Yeah, Amy was great, but she ain't no Whitney. She ain't no Whitney. Yep. They tried to redo Woodstock, and it did not work. TV. This female comedian used her '90s sitcom to come out to the world as a lesbian and was canceled days later. Now she's in her own hot water. She's a whole new pot of hot water now. Hello, Milo. There's no comparison. Oh, Amy. Oh, Amy. I mean, she did it. She didn't have it. She did it on a sitcom though. She did it on a. She did it on a talk show. Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah, Ellen. Yeah, Ellen's got her own problems now. The 2010 episode Partial Terms of Endearment of this animated sitcom was banned, never airing on TV in the US because of its handling of the topic of abortion. Animated sitcom. You got four choices. That I can think of anyway. Space Ghost Coast to Coast. No. Not a sitcom. Also, was it on in 2010? I don't think so. It might have been. He was older than that, though. I got one American Dad and two Family Guys. No one thinks it's The Simpsons, huh? No one thinks it's South Park? Could be South Park. Sounds like something South Park would do. Saying. Not Big Mouth. Big Mouth. Big Mouth wouldn't do this yet. Yeah, it's Family Guy. I'm not trying to. I can't trick you guys. It's too smart for me. There are several problematic moments in one specific episode of Seinfeld, specifically one in which Kramer sets on fire and then stomps on this country's flag. What country's flag does he set on fire and then stomp on? Come out with new stuff since 2010. What? He's getting excited. Russia, USA, and France. None of those. Well, first of all, he's working on the Orville, I hope. Seth MacFarlane better be working on Orville. Screw Family Guy. Make more Orville. That was a good show. Brazil. Get a little closer. They're on the right side of the world. Puerto Rico. What's still going on? I think Family Guy still is going on. I just want him to focus on Orville. That's all. Puerto Rico. Controversy that is still being had to this day among the actors involved is about these two highly popular TV characters and whether they were on a break from each other. That one's either one you know or one you do not know. Either you are screaming right now, like Rachel, or you're like Jake and you're like, that makes no sense to me. I don't understand any of this. Watch Jake know this. Brett's clearly not watching. She'd have been all over this too. Okay. I was just checking. I screamed the answer. Yeah. Yeah, I figured. I could hear you. I heard you, Brett. Loud and clear. I screamed the answer. I said Rachel. Ross said Rachel. I said Rachel. I could hear you. I heard you. Don't worry. I knew. Yes. Rachel and Amy are right. It's Ross and Rachel. They brought it up in like. Joey brought it up in the reunion, didn't he? They were on a break. A 2-hour live TV special was broadcast on April 21st, 1986, and was centered on the live opening of a walled-off underground room in the Lexington Hotel in Chicago, once owned by Al Capone, which turned out to have this in it. 30 million viewers watched, making it the highest-rated syndicated special in history. What did they find in Al Capone's safe, basically. In a safe room. Made this big deal about it. Made a live special on TV and everything else. Opening the safe that's never been opened before. What was inside of it? Booze! The taxes he didn't pay. Wasn't he the tax evasion guy? Porn. Ah! Alright, should you steal your wife's phone and put your favorite answer in there? Or Brett says dust. Brett is right. They found absolutely nothing. They wasted 2 hours on live television. To find absolutely nothing. It was funny. There's absolutely nothing in it. Been cleared out years ago. Idiots. This show was the first show to introduce a mixed race married couple. Have fun with that one. I'll even give you this. This sitcom was the first show to introduce a mixed race married couple. Because the first thing I thought of was MASH. And it's not MASH. I Love Lucy. No. Well, actually, yeah, that would be right? Although I don't know. Why didn't that come up when I looked this up then? Maybe it was white and black. Maybe that's what they meant by interracial. You're right. I Love Lucy was a mixed race married couple. That's true. Yeah, they were. I I'll say you're right because I 100% agree with you. The first show to show a white and a black person married to each other. How about that? Holes? What? Get out of here. Yes, the first interracial kiss of Star Trek. That's very true. Yeah. What was the first show to show a white person and a black person married to each other? That's what this answer is. Staplers. What are you even talking about, RH? Happening? You drunk? No, it was in the 70s. Man, that makes me mad that I didn't bring up I Love Lucy. Obviously, I Love Lucy is the actual right answer to this. The first white black married couple was Jefferson's. Yeah, I Love Lucy. Because Desi was definitely not white. Definitely not white. There were many controversies about fast food portion size and source material of their menu items when this documentary came out in 2004. Ah. Everybody knows this one. I don't know how many of you have actually seen it, but you all know the answer. Yes. Precisely. Me and Pat were talking about this movie. We had to watch it in school. Well, it's not accurate because, first of all, the man got sick because he was a vegetarian before he did that. Exactly. Yeah, because the first day he ordered a double quarter pounder, right? And they've made it supersized. I'm going to tell you right now, I've had a double quarter pounder supersized. It didn't make me throw up. It's because he was a vegetarian. His body was not used to that. He was going to puke no matter what he had that day. Because he was having McDonald's for the first time in like forever. So that movie was a little slanted. Not saying it's good for you, but I'm not saying it's going to make you puke too. This beef additive caused a lot of people to question McDonald's burgers, ground beef itself, and even the lunches children were receiving in schools in 2012. I remember hearing about this too. No, not MSG. That was in the 80s they were freaking about an MSG. MSG's delicious. Nope, not red dye. Oh, guys. It's a color, but it's not red. No, it's not MSG. MSG was in the 80s. People freaked out about that in the 80s. When all the Chinese restaurants started opening up. There it is. Pink slime. That's all you heard about was pink slime. Good God. Shut up. If it's delicious, I don't care. Give it to me. This very chain restaurant. Okay. This chain restaurant has had a bad history of rubbing members of the LGBTQ community the wrong way. It doesn't hurt business though. They're always busy. Always busy. Nobody seems to really care. They still give everybody their money. I hate and love that place. It sucks so much. I can't wait till we get a Raising Cane's in Perrysburg. When we get a Raising Cane's in Perrysburg, that's what I want. Cares about Chick-fil-A at that point? They give you garlic bread. Fuck yeah. Yes, it's Chick-fil-A. What they said. Yeah, Chick-fil-A. This chain restaurant is surprisingly still around, even though they had 2 outbreaks of E. coli, 2 outbreaks of norovirus, and an outbreak of salmonella in just 2015. I just hate that place. Raising Cane's is so much. Oh, Raising Cane's is. Oh my god. No, not Taco Bell. Taco Bell had a different controversy that I don't talk about. It's that they put paper in their beef to add to the quantity of the beef and to soak up the moisture and the flavor. Ponderosa? What the hell are you talking about? Why? How is Jake the one that got this right? What's wrong with all of you? One's thinking about Raising Cane's, so she's omitted. But the rest of you, my goodness, Chipotle. Chipotle. Remember when they had all the problems and were closed up for like 2 years and they still opened up and did a business because people didn't give a shit? I don't care. This bacteria is found in all kinds of foods. It's the reason everyone was afraid of eating lettuce and tomatoes in mid 2010s. As of today, Dole is still having a problem with it. Their canned goods still have it. I hate Chipotle. Chipotle! Amanda doesn't like it anymore either, right? Because it made her sick? Because it made her sick? No, not E. coli. Yeah. Yeah, Rach got it. Listeria. It's Listeria. So what? We can't eat lots of tomatoes. Wasn't planning on it anyway. Before the hot coffee lawsuit in 1994, McDonald's required their franchisees to hold their coffee at this temperature. FYI, the health department requires it to be held at 145 degrees. Before 1994, what did McDonald's require their coffee to be held at? By the way, in case anyone needs a refresher, 212 degrees is boiling. $146. No, because you don't get third-degree burns from 146-degree coffee. That lady got third-degree burns in her crotch. $146. 165, just like everything else. Everything's got to be 165. That's a ServSafe joke. Bright gets it. Everything's just 165. You're fine. What are you cooking that steak to? 165 degrees. It's gonna be shoe leather, but damn it, it's gonna be safe to eat. Oh, I didn't know that. Listeria's kind of bad for everybody, though, isn't it? I feel like Listeria's bad for everyone. Uh, 190 degrees, so 200 was close, and it did not cool down fast. I believe, if I remember correctly, she put it in her thigh, and then drove and parked in a parking spot, and then the lid came off. She like squeezed it or something while she was pushing the brake or something. Lid popped off and it just went all over the place. Why they tell pregnant women to microwave lunch meat? What? They do? Hot ham and cheese. Sounds good. Not gonna lie. That's it. That's all the controversies I have. Yay. I don't know why it had to have a break in the middle, but, you know, whatever. We had a little intermission. It was fun. Ashley Simpson came back and ended my my stream early. That's fine. She's mad. So, okay. I will see you guys next week. I'll see you later. Bye. Bye bye.